Hi there, my name is Matthew Moore. I was asked by Ensun to do a video on what is lived experience leadership to me. Desperately, as you can see, in need of a haircut, roll on, end of April. So I'm going to look at what is lived experience, what can it involve, what supports it, why is it important, and what hinders it. So lived experience for me is owning, representing, and challenging, fueled by your experience throughout your life with your particular condition or conditions. With me, that's bipolar type 1, but obviously smaller component parts of bipolar are mania, anxiety, depression, depersonalization, derealization, and a fair few more. But it's also learning. It's a continued commitment to learn more about your condition, how it's currently viewed, current laws, spending lots of time with others with similar conditions, because you don't want to just bring your experience, you want to bring the experience of many. What can it involve? Really, with this, I would ask another question: where do you want to see change? Change to do with how those with your condition are viewed, supported, given opportunities, more accessibility, etc. And I believe that this goes beyond the amazing work you can be involved with within research, clinical, charities, condition-specific organisations, etc. I've had dialogue, detailed complaints, and given evidence-based feedback to banking institutions, opticians, energy providers, holiday companies, theme parks, transport companies. The list goes on and on. I do it a lot. A little story about me: HSBC gave me a £6,000 loan once whilst I was manic, and very, very clearly manic as well. It should never have been approved, but it was. And I ended up giving a huge amount of that away to homeless people within the Midlands, and I'm still paying it back. I smile about it. I went through every single stage of complaint when I felt well again with HSBC. I pushed for more third-party access and functions on my account from my carer and care network, and now they have a vulnerable adult team. I can't claim single responsibility for that, but I was given feedback that experiences like mine really contributed. What supports lived experience leadership? Well, legally, everything. It's a requirement more often than not than an option. You are unlikely to ever get a company turn around and say, well, we don't really care about people with disabilities or conditions like yours or vulnerable adults. You've already got them on the back foot. Why is it important? Because it creates and informs change, even at the highest levels. I'm a patient expert and steering group member with the National Institute of Clinical Excellence, and I'm a funding committee panel member with the National Institute of Health Research. And even on that level, one voice can make a difference. One voice can challenge. One voice can change. One voice can lead. And thankfully, with those institutions, there's a lot more than one voice. I've learnt a lot from the people that have been doing that for a lot longer than I have. And lastly, what hinders it? Many things. However, I'm just going to say one thing here. It might be controversial, but if you want to see change out there in the world, whether it's with companies, energy providers, schools, whether it's reasonable adjustments in your workplace, local councils, etc., etc., you have the experience. You've just got to have the courage to lead with it.